red light flash when you press any brake or just the front brake?
Any brake, but for the back brake, you gotta press harder. And we're off with another video with Yona again, per usual. I was so hot. Also, for the first time in forever, we got a fully charged scooter. Like almost, I rode for like 4 kilometers, but it says 98%. So this time, God willing, my scooter will not die on me. Also, I was so hot, but now that I'm out in the cool air, I'm glad I decided to actually suit up and not just go, because I was not going to suit up. Because when I mean suit up, I mean gloves, a ski mask, and then I was gonna put on I have a hoodie here, and I didn't want to have to shove my hoodie in my backpack, so I just put my hoodie on. So that's what I consider suiting up. Is that interesting? Another car go by. I think I know that now, that kid. Yo, do you want to let the bus go first?
The what?
Wait for this car. He's turning. Let's go, 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 go. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. And Yona didn't turn. What are the chances? So now we're driving away without him. I mean, the car had its blinkers light on, so I went. And then it looked like he wasn't going to turn, but then he turned. So I'm good. Also, what I realized is that whenever I look back, the GoPro doesn't actually like see all the way back, because I'm using a lot more of my eyes. When I'm recording forward, I try and use my head, like when I look to the side, like if I want to look at that, I'm turning my head to the side. So that way you guys can see what I'm looking at. But when I look backwards, it's kind of sketch. So I use my eyes also. There we go, there's Yona. Like, I don't think you guys just saw him. Oh, farts. Almost crashed there. It's very annoying when that gate is closed. Bye-bye, bus. Stupid bus. Taking forever. When I got my scooter and I'm flying. Also, my scooter stem was really loose last video. I don't know if you guys want to go watch and see if you can tell, but it was really loose. And then today I got on my scooter, I'm like, God, I gotta do something about that. Like, that's way too loose. And then when I stopped my scooter, I realized that the folding clamp wasn't shut. So the thing had like slid all the way up, and it was like almost folding because it was like so wobbly. Like, I literally could have folded on me and I would have just been gone. That would have been the end of me, as you know me, in my full glory. So thank God that didn't happen. I know that dude, that's why he smiled like that. I gotta fix my ski mask. Yona's coming up the hill. Let's see if we can catch. What?
Why are your LEDs
Where? What?
Why are your lights off?
Because I think it looks dope. You happy?
I fell off the scooter today.
You did?
Yeah.
How?
No, wet leaves are the worst.
I know.
I turned like the slightest turn, and my back wheel just completely lost balance, like whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And I like, okay, I didn't even fall though, because I caught my scooter. That was pretty cool. But anyway, I hate wet leaves.
Yeah, they suck. You have to be really careful. Were they the leaves up there?
No, they were very close to my house, like out of the park.
Oh, alright. One time when Yona first got his scooter, I wanted a scooter for a long time, but it was impossible to convince my parents. And then when Yona got a scooter, it helped a lot. So I was at his house, and then my parents couldn't come and get me. So then he said he would drive me all the way back from his house on his scooter, which you guys see is a pretty far ride. Anyways, I'll show you exactly where. It's up there at the stoplight, but I'm on the back. We cross the road, and then all of a sudden, he like pulls the throttle too fast or something, and he realizes that he's about to wipe out. So he jumps off the scooter, but I was holding on to him. So what happens when I'm holding on to him and he jumps off the scooter? I'm not holding on to anything. Then instead of grabbing me, he decides to grab his scooter. And I'll show you, it's literally right up here. This first tree, I go flying into it. Nuts first. Right here, this tree. So he was doing whatever the hell he was doing. He slams on the throttle. I go flying, boom, into the tree, and he grabs his scooter, and then he was okay, and I got hurt. And it hurt for like 3 days. Oh, I was telling them at the time you sent me launching into a tree.
Oh, no, that was funny.
Yeah, it was funny for you.
And you didn't even get launched. You slightly tapped it. And I was going like 3 kilometers an hour on a turn.
Yeah, and then you jumped off the scooter and left me hanging, and I flew into the tree. I wish I got that on. I wish I got that on recording. That'd been crazy content.
By the way, I think that's why my scooter is not as good as it should be.
Oh yeah, you caught the scooter. Nothing happened to the scooter. Yo, you should check the max capacity of that, because I guarantee you the two of us do not equal up to the max capacity.
Yeah, but the heavier you are, the more stress is on the motor, and especially going uphill, like 5 times, so yeah, I mean...
Do you know what max capacity means?
Yes, I don't max capacity.
So if we don't equal up to the max capacity...
75 kilos, or 120, one of the two.
Probably 120, it would not be 75 kilos.
It says on the wheel 75, okay?
Yeah, that's not the same thing, my guy. The wheel and the motor do not have the same max capacity.
What? What are you smoking?
What?
What you think? You think if it says 75 kilo on the wheel, it means the wheel max capacity is 75?
I said no, you idiot.
Oh my god.
It doesn't mean that. It definitely does not mean that.
Oh, wait a minute. You think there's 2 different max capacities?
I think that there's no max capacity for wheels.
I know, of course not. I'm saying it said on the wheel the max capacity, which is 75.
What are you smoking?
You want me to show you that it says 75?
Does it say 75 or does it say 75 max capacity?
Okay, no, stop, pull over. I'll pull over, stop. Get your light, flash it. Read what it says, please. Wait.
More. Max load 75 kilograms.
Oh, thank you.
So what does that have to do with your motor?
So max load, meaning if you go over the max load, you're stressing the motor more than it should be stressed.
Yona, when it says max capacity on the wheels, it does not have to do with the motor.
But the heavier, more weight is on the scooter, the harder the motor has to work. And if it has to work really hard, it gets burnt out.
No! Really? You must be a genius.
Okay, so yeah, so you burnt out my motor when you went on it with me.
Yeah, well, I've taken Shannon on my scooter, and he weighs 58 kilo, and I weigh 55, and my scooter's fine.
Did you take him all the way to Calgary and back like 5 times?
It was twice.
You went and took it to the McCullough, right? different. Anyway.
Yona thinking he can pass me. Yona thinking he can pass me. Ellie riding like he can respawn. Cause I'm the GOAT. One hand. Ah! Never mind, not one hand. I will not be riding one hand. Not worth it. That's another reason why I want to ride Pro SS, to just be cruising with one hand. I wonder if it's like a bike where you can ride with 0 hands. Well, you also need to be giving it throttle. So probably, yo. I can't remember, but maybe Ride Pro SS has cruise control. That would be revolutionary, as they say. Also, I really hope my GoPro battery doesn't die. It was only on like 60-something%. I'm gonna check. If it's not gonna die, then I'm gonna continue riding. 44%. I was at 60%, which means 20% went down. And it's been 11 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna go in front of you so they don't see when you turn. But I'm going this way. Bye.
What?
I'm gonna go in front of you so they don't see where you turn, but I'm going this way. Alright?
Where are you going?
Just ride around, like you know the bike park.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, hopefully the GoPro battery doesn't... Wait a second. If the GoPro battery dies, does that mean I'll lose? Oh, farts! What the hell? Oh my god. Oh. God damn. Bro. Oh, that hurt. My visor caught a branch of leaves. Cut off the branch of leaves. Flew the branch of leaves into my face. Wow, that hurt. Oof. Damn. Good thing I didn't put my GoPro on my visor. I mean, not good thing, I want to put it there. But if I would have put it there, my GoPro would have been schmacked. Wow, it's really impressive how just the stem not going back and forth makes the scooter feel so much nicer. Because in my last video I was like really upset at my scooter, mainly because it had like 0 battery, but also because I don't know. Oh yeah, because the stem was being very like annoying. So now that it's normal again, it's very smooth ride, very nice. I'm gonna do a quick loop in both the pump track and the normal track because I am bored out of my mind. And then I don't think I'll have that much more time to ride around because I really don't want to lose all my footage. So I'm gonna do that. Also, there are some people here watching me, so that's kind of awkward. So then I'm gonna cut over. Oh, I've never done this one on my scooter. Oh, farts. This is, I think, this is called the pump track. Oh, not going up on the red. Bro, there's a skull symbol here. And a shopping cart. Oh, wow, that shopping cart is unfortunately placed. That did not sound good for my motor. I'm gonna cut through this little man-made cut through. But, I don't know why I said man-made. This whole entire thing is very clearly man-made. I've been at this bike track before, and it's not actually that fun, so I'm not gonna do that again. I just drifted the whole entire back end of my scooter right there. I'm gonna go up around, and then I'm gonna go back. The reason why this is not gonna be a range test like I said it would in last video was because A, I don't have my tracker on me, and B, is because my GoPro battery is low on battery. I mean, it's not low on battery, it's just it wouldn't be able to record for the amount of time I would need it to be able to record. Going down about approximately 20% in about 10 minutes, and I was gonna plan on riding for like 40 plus minutes. It would have definitely died, I think. Yeah, fly in my eye. I gotta get, usually during the day I wear sunglasses, so it's not a problem. But when it's nighttime, I'm not gonna be wearing sunglasses, so my eyes just get absolutely destroyed by flies. I'm just wondering though, cause if I had an E-Ride Pro, that woman was upset, even though I very much so saw her. Anyways, for that exact reason, I wonder if I had an E-Ride Pro S 3.0, if I were actually ride it on the sidewalk or on the street. Like, in instances right now, I'm gonna ride on the street because I think it's actually a lot safer. But in other instances where there are actually cars driving and stuff, I don't know if I'll ride on the street or not. Also, it doesn't have turn signals and stuff. Like, I'm not looking for like a street legal bike. I want exactly what the E-Ride Pro is offering. I think down there it's all stairs, yeah. There's like ramps. So I'm gonna have to go like this, turn. Oh, that one's smoky and I can heavily smell it. Wow, this is annoying. Also, if I had an E-Ride Pro SS, I would be able to go up and down. Oh, up and downstairs a lot better. The reason why I said oh there is because I have this underglow kit. Hopefully you can see that. It's like glowing blue. First of all, it's not customizable, which is kind of annoying. But second of all, whenever I jump down things, if I don't give it enough throttle, so I kind of like almost tip / fall down it, I always hit the underglow kit. So that's frustrating. Also, just the fact that you can't customize it is also pretty frustrating. Like, if I had an E-Ride Pro, I would be able to go on the street right there. Because there's not that many cars. They can keep up with the flow of traffic enough. It looks as if it's a normal motorcycle, dirt bike. Almost. Technically, it still falls under the category of an electric bike. So it wouldn't be that hard to get a license plate. And then I feel like people would be a lot more chill with me riding it on the street for some reason. Just having that little plate. But also, no. People ride electric bikes here all the time on the road. I genuinely just ride it on the road. I don't know why I'm even stressing over that. I would just ride it on the road. Like, frick everything and everyone else. I'm just gonna ride it on the road. Not my scooter though. For some reason, I really don't want to ride my scooter on the street, even when it's like small streets. Ah, bro, brother. There was like some bricks sticking up that just completely... Why'd I get so dark? I feel like it got dark. There were some bricks sticking up that just completely ate the side of my tire. I'm just gonna put this back on. Yo, the nostalgia of that. My brother and I used to ride our scooters on this thing. It would be the coolest thing ever. It's like this rubber thing with like a wheel thing, and we used to ride up and down, and our tires would slip, and it would go like whoop and then whoop, like up and then down. It would be so fun. That's crazy nostalgia, if that's the word, which I think it is. Bro, our English teacher has us reading the weirdest book ever. I can't remember what it's called, but there's this guy who is slightly not smart, and when I mean slightly, I mean pretty. He found a dead mouse, put it in his pocket, so that way when he's walking around with this other guy, he's able to pet the dead mouse in his pocket. He's like, yeah, I thought I would be able to pet the mouse with my thumb while we were walking. Now, we're not reading the book. He projects the book onto from the projector onto the board. And then he has this like JBL speaker, and he plays the audiobook. So we're not even reading, we're just listening. I sit in the front of the class because that was the seat I got, and it just blares into my ears. It's so bad. The book is just flat out boring. Like, it is not enjoyable in the slightest. So far we've gone 9 kilometers, so not that much. Yesterday we got about like, I'd say 9.5 kilometers, and then the battery died. But we were riding that whole entire time on 0%. Since we left, I was at like, I gotta slow down for this, I was at 37%. Hopefully you saw that. 37% battery. And then the second I started driving, it said 0%, and then for the whole entire rest of the ride it said 0%. And I was able to get 9.5 kilometers, and then my scooter just shut down. And I'm quoting, I can't recall who commented. Sorry, but shout out to you. He commented on my last video, the walk of shame. So my scooter finally died, and I had to do the walk of shame. And that sucked. Ooh, yay, I got football practice tonight. I completely forgot. Let's go, bro. I love football practice. It's so much more fun than basketball practice because basketball, the season has started. So it's our normal basketball practice. But for football, the season hasn't started yet. So we just scrimmage all practice long. And I'm one of the better players there. I got hella airtime there also. Let's go. Hopefully I'll be able to pass this car. Yo, let's go. I'll continue by the football in a second. But he has to slow down because there's some speed bumps here. He's actually going pretty fast. Oh, I'm definitely passing this cracker. I don't know about this dude right here. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, through the thing. Oh, yes. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. Maybe. No. I'll just have to jump the road behind him. Come on, buddy. Oh, no way. He turned. So annoying when they turn. Now I'm stuck behind this guy. He's going so slow. Or just tried to brake check me there, kind of. Instead of rolling, he just stopped. Like, he stopped, he continued a tiny inch. Then he just full stopped when he saw how close I got to him. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Anyways, I'm one of the better players, or at least one of the better players that came last practice. So I just got targeted for like a good 30 minutes of practice. My practice is from 9 to 10:45 p.m. So like a third of the practice maybe. That sounds about right. I was just getting targeted and it was so fun. So yeah, I really had fun last practice. I'm also gonna have a lot of fun this practice. Maybe even more fun. Because that's the way to look at it. Because you know what? You're able to manifest your mood. So I'm gonna manifest my mood to be a good mood. Also, the guy got out of the way, so now we gotta give it some juice, some gas. Put my trigger to the plastic, or to the rubber, or pedal to the metal. More traditionally said, even though I don't have a pedal and there's no metal. It's so nice how some people are just so chill. Like that guy. Like, he saw that I saw him. And he didn't honk, he didn't do anything, he just continued on with his life and I continued on with mine. Unlike that woman that screamed at me earlier in the video. Unlike another time, this guy cut me off. And then he realized that it was his fault. And then I went around him. And no, he didn't cut me off. He was right over there. And his lights weren't on. And I thought he was just parked or something, because he was on the side of the road also. And then he was behind me, so I couldn't flash him to tell him to turn on his lights. And then he got mad at me because he thought it was my fault, when he was the one who was just chilling on the side of the road with his lights off, and then all of a sudden just pulled out. And I had to like weave to get around him, but then I was in front of him, so I couldn't flash him. I didn't want to honk at him because that didn't seem accurate either, and then he turned away, so it wasn't really a success. But so that guy earlier, he was just chill. Hopefully I don't see any more coppers. Honestly, never mind, I take that back. Hopefully I do see some police. I was riding, and then I saw some police, and like I was riding over there, and then there was a police coming here, and then he like slowed really down waiting for me to pass, and then I just turned around, hit the gas, went behind him, he couldn't make the U-turn, got away, and that video got, like that short of that happening, got like 13K views I think. So that's crazy. 13.6K, my most viewed video. I mean, it's a short, but still. Alright, my nose is really running also. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Like and subscribe.